Hi everyone, I'm Jeannie Dibon and let's get zebra strong. Today we're talking about strength. So when we think about exercise, we often think about physical strength, that's normal, and we're told to do exercise and to get physically fit. But strength can come in many different forms, and I just wanted to talk about emotional strength. So sometimes that's a neglected part of the picture, but if we can put the emotional strength and the physical strength together, we're going to get even more zebra strong. So one way that we can really start to build our emotional resilience so that we don't get drawn into negative feelings about EDS. And yes, we know that EDS is complicated and it can be frustrating and it can be many, many things, but we can find a way to bring our physical and emotional aspects together to make ourselves feel zebra strong more of the time. So one way that we can really do that is through breath work. So it's really, really simple that we can do anytime, anywhere. We don't need any equipment. We just need ourselves and a quiet place. So through breath work, it's going to instantly calm the nervous system. So why don't we do a couple of minutes breathing practice together where we can start to work on that emotional resilience so that our mind doesn't get quite as distracted by other thoughts. So you could do this lying down, you could do this seated, but go ahead and find a position that works for you. I'm going to stay in this seated position with my hands on my knees. And let's just go ahead and close the eyes. Now you might be feeling that your head is full of thoughts and worries and concerns, and that can be normal. But when you start to slow things down, what tends to happen is the mind starts to slow down as well. And by focusing on our breath, we can start to control that so that our mind doesn't run away with us. Because when the mind starts to run away with us, we can start to move out of that rest and restore parasympathetic nervous system and start to get too much into our sympathetic nervous system, which is more of our fight or flight. So just allow the breath to settle. And just allow the breath to come and go at its own pace. And what we're going to do is just quietly count the breath in our head. So we're going to inhale and think of the number 1. Exhale, think of the number 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 4. And we start again. Inhale 1, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 4. And just carry that on in your own head, following the numbers, following the breath, feeling the breath calming the body, feeling the tension drop away from your tissue, feeling the tension drop away from your mind. Let's do one more round. And then just softly allow the eyes to open, come back into your room, take a moment. So as you become more focused and start to build that emotional strength and keep the mind focused on the breath, you can start to increase the range. So you could start to go up to 10 and see if you can stay focused from 1 to 10 as you count your breath. But 4 is a nice number to start with to get you going. So I hope that was useful. So our strength isn't always about physical strength. Being zebra strong is being physically and emotionally strong. So I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, keep zebra strong.